हे एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू ई फुटबॉल टेस्ट नहीं गाइस। सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं ये नए साल के लिए। तो आई होप कि जैसे 2025 आप सबके लिए गया है उससे बेहतर 2026 जाए आपके लिए। और जो भी आपके आधे अधूरे काम है जो बाकी है वो सब कंप्लीट हो जाए। तो चलो अभी अपने गेम प्ले स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो आज अपना क्या था कि अंडर मेंटेनेंस जाने वाला था क्योंकि 3-4 प्लेयर अपने अच्छे अच्छे आने वाले थे, तो मे भी शायद आए नहीं है उसके लिए। दूसरे फ़ोन का नेट क्यों नहीं चल रहा है? तो देखो भाई साहब, लियो मेसी जो चुना है 2007 वाला वो आया है, जॉन क्रॉफोर्ड, बरेसी, ये सब तो आपको जानते ही हो। लेकिन मेरे को क्या ज़रूरत है इसके सीपी के लिए? सीएफ है मेरे पास, लियो मेसी भी है, लेकिन ये 2007 वाला ये नहीं है। तो अपने ट्राई करेंगे इसके लिए। ये यंग मेसी रिटर्न करके, क्या बात है, यंग मेसी रिटर्न। तो चलो अपने ट्राई करते हैं। ठीक है, तो न्यू ईयर गिफ्ट सिलेक्शन कार्ड है तो अपने सीबी ही बाय करेंगे क्योंकि सीबी ऑलरेडी अपने पास है नहीं। रैशफोर्ड है, सही है, पर रैशफोर्ड अपने सीबी सिलेक्शन करेंगे, सेलेक्ट करेंगे, ठीक है। क्योंकि ये मेरे को प्लेयर अच्छा है और क्या है कि डिफेंस के लिए थोड़ी हेल्प करेगा, स्पीड। वो तो अपने इसको थोड़ा बहुत बूस्टर कार्ड ये सब करा के देंगे, पर चलेगा। तो अपने इसको ही बाय करेंगे क्योंकि केविन डी ब्रुयने ऑलरेडी है अपने पास। और क्या बात है, भाई का ऑरा बहुत खतरनाक है। तो दो कार्ड है इसके, बाद जाबी एलेंजो मिल जाए तो अच्छा है। जाबी एलेंजो मिल जाए तो बहुत बढ़िया है। ओलिवर खान तो अपने को ऑलरेडी मिल चुका है क्योंकि अपनों ने पहले ही ट्राई करके देखा ओलिवर खान के लिए। आई थिंक नहीं आएगा फिलहाल तो, अभी सीधी आया है इसको। इंसागी अच्छा है, पर अपने को ज़रूरत नहीं है फिलहाल, अपने पास बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर है स्ट्राइक के लिए। पर सबसे अहम बात जो चीज़ है वो डिफेंस करने के लिए भाई साहब एक डिफेंडर चाहिए रहेगा, 2-3 एटलीस्ट नए डिफेंस चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरे में जो है डिफेंस है ही नहीं कोई भी अच्छे से। बूस्टर वाले, उसकी बात चल रही है। जैसे ये लोग भाई साहब अगर ये से लाए हैं लियो मैसी को इसी तरफ, ऐसे ही मतलब रोनाल्डो को बाई चांस दे देते हैं, यंग रोनाल्डो 2008 2009, ये वाला अगर यंग रोनाल्डो को देते तो भाई साहब कसम से डेफिनेटली मैं जो है इसमें पॉइंट्स परचेज करूंगा और ट्राई करूंगा लेने के लिए, और वो जो टाइम है वो उसका लेके ही छोड़ूंगा, क्योंकि वो टाइम का हाँ मज़ा आ जाता था। बहुत बढ़िया प्लेयर था वो टाइम पे यंग रोनाल्डो। तो चलो अभी अपने ले लेते हैं। किधर गया सीवी, ये रहा पोजीशन। परफॉर्मेंसेस वगैरह सब ओके, अभी तो बूस्टर कार्ड आना बाकी है। पोजीशन स्किल्स हो गया। ठीक है, ये ऑटोमेटिकली जो है उसका वही रखते हैं, स्पीड 80 है, सही है, बढ़िया है। रैंडमली देंगे क्योंकि जो उसको जरूरत है वही है। करेक्टेड काउंटर्ड, ठीक है। इसको ओवरराइड अपने कर सकते हैं बाद में, फिलहाल तो हाय ब्रो। आईडी रिव्यू क्या चाहिए इसमें? कम ऑन चार में ब्रो। देख फिर मैं एक बार आईडी सर्च करके देखता हूँ। नहीं हो रहा है यार, आ ही नहीं रहा है अच्छे से। छोड़ो वो सब, चलेगा। अभी चलते हैं अपने मैच की ओर। मिस्टर राव, ये तेरे गुरुजी आए, तेरे गुरुजी आए देख, 2009 के। हाँ तो यंग मेसी आया ना भाई, यंग मेसी आया, यंग रोनाल्डो भी आएगा अभी। करते करते फेस्टिवल भी करेंगे अपना। जब यंग रोनाल्डो आएगा तब फेस्टिवल होगा। मोहम्मद सलाह से अच्छा ये है किलियन एम्बाप्पे रहेगा तो सही रहेगा इसमें, पर चलेगा।
Well, what a sight this is. The
नहीं
colour,
ये
the
वाईफाई क्यों नहीं चल
choreography, the
रहा है?
camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Howson is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, I think we're both looking forward to watching this guy play. His positioning and reading of the game are... Vinicius Junior!
Rising over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And this is Raul. Oh, good ball. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Flings in a cross. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Now it's Pulisic. James wins the duel this time. Pelé. Threads one in. Pulisic. Played into space. Azar. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Mbappe. Now it's Pele. Now it's Raul. Now it's come to
हाँ
nothing.
गलत बोल डाला ये.
So we're still where we started right now. And it's Erdegaard. Kaka can so cleverly
Mbappe के लिए डाल
bypass
सकता
the
था बॉल ये.
press.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe couldn't squeeze it through. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Erdegaard. He can run onto that. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to
अरे
risk-taking
यार.
at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a promising position. And that is expertly dealt with. Chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
ये खाया नया साल का पहला गोल.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Takes a shot!
वो क्या कर दिया भाई ये.
Again, in a trice, and
God.
they are soaring!
बहुत गंदा गोल था ये.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Hazard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Erdegaard. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Pele. Gets a good foot in there. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. Beckham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that has been cut short. Ball's gone out of play. Rodri. Now Kaká. Rodri, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe. Pele. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Deftly away.
दिमाग खोल के रख दिया यार सही में.
Now it's Pulisic. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pulisic. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Upamecano. And we hit half-time.
फालतू का फोन
Reflections
तो
on the
फोन आता
first
ना यार,
half.
मजा नहीं
Well,
आता
I'm
है.
looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's in a great position here. Beckham opts for safety. Gerrard. And it's James. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And they win it back again. Foot in. This time, surely! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
बहुत कम
That's
स्पेस
expertly
है.
finished, and he's
Space
done
नहीं दे
that
रहा है ये
so
तो यार.
often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, easy pickings there. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hazard. Hazard stood his ground strongly. And it's Beckham. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Upamecano. Has a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing nice and neat. Ricci.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the flag has stayed down.
Good defense है यार.
Tries to play. And one more try.
बढ़िया.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mbappe. That's Gerrard. Upamecano. Howson. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ricci.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a pretty loose pass. Upamecano. And it's Beckham. James. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's Beckham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shot at goal! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So there's going to be another change here.
उसमें क्या है, तो है, ये भी कोई बोलने की बात है।
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's been won straight back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
और चलता है, कोई बात नहीं।
Nkunku, always onto this. And he's surging through. Just the keeper to beat! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! It's hit the upright. And he's following up. And he hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? It is a good finish. The odds were against him. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day,
कोई
but
फर्क नहीं पड़ता,
alas,
तू
that
दे या
wasn't
ना
to
दे, कोई
be,
बात
and they
नहीं।
go down by the
500
odd
के पाँच
goal.
हजार देगा ना, तो भी मैं पहुंच के दिखाऊंगा।
So
और
what do you
इस बार
take
मेरे को
away
जाना
from it
ही
all,
है।
Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
अरे उसमें क्या है, लगता क्या उसमें जाना ही है ना, वो तो है ही। कॉन्फिडेंस क्या है इसमें, कॉन्फिडेंस कुछ नहीं है, पर ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत अभी इतना ध्यान नहीं देता था। इस बार क्या है कि मेरे को थोड़ा इसी के ऊपर फोकस करना है ज़्यादा, इसके लिए आई होप कि 2026 में जो चैनल का स्टैब्लिश जो अच्छे से होना था वो कर पाऊँ मैं। डिवीजन लीग तो यार कोई नहीं, वो तो पहुंचा है। ठीक है। अच्छा है, कर दिया तो। गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं है तेरी जो गून करता रहता है?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. So it feels like a
स्टीफन
pretty
जेरार्ड।
special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's
स्मार्ट
glitterati
असिस्ट जब से ये
since
लोग ने यहाँ डाला है ना तो बहुत
2006.
कचरा कर दिया सही। स्मार्ट असिस्ट नहीं
So
रखते ना
it's
तो
away
मजा
we go
आता।
then.
क्यों
In a
प्रॉपरली
system like
सबको
this,
एक ही जैसा
Peter,
मिलता।
the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Cucurella. There he goes. He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Upamecano attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Oh, it's not
Card
taking him
card.
long, and that's going to be a booking. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play
बहुत
it in
power डाल दिया
until
ऊपर।
I saw his run-up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Inzaghi is onto this, and the flag has stayed down. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Lewandowski.
Oh, really well played.
Lewandowski, and he's managed to get... It's Lewandowski! And he thumps it clear.
पेंडू या पांडू।
Brilliantly cut out. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
अरे यार हट, शॉट था ये।
And smartly reclaimed. Cucurella. Cucurella. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, that's horribly
ओए, क्या
mistimed,
था ये
and
यार?
it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
खाली खाली पेनल्टी दिया ये.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. One 0 never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper.
Yeah,
He
तो
read
सही
it,
था ये,
but
पर
succumbed to the placement.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this...
There's the shot!
but
And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Gvardiol really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! They've done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cucurella. And he's had it nicked away. James deals with that comfortably. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
चला बहुत नाटक हो गया अभी.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Goes looking wide. Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. Gvardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Stoichkov. Now it's Guti. Can he finish? Oh, that is very close.
बचा
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Mohamed Salah. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Knocks it into space. And Stoichkov!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Lewandowski, and it's Lewandowski. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Cucurella tries to play it through. Stood up well to him there. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the counter is on. Now it's Stoichkov. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Wriggles his way through. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Camavinga cuts out the pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crosses it, gets his head on it! Goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he plays one through. Camavinga. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out to the right. James gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play.
यार
Couple of changes then in quick
अब
succession.
बॉल होल्ड नहीं करता है
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A probing pass. And he was alert to it. Gerrard gets rid without sophistication. Nicely spread. Mbappe!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well timed, excellent interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gerrard. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he is going
बनता
into
था
that
टीम
little
के लिए
black
भी है
book.
भाई
That is ended up in no man's land. Guti, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely!
Oi.
Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Well, one moment
ये
you're in
साला क्या कर
possession,
दिया
the
एकदम
next you're picking the
खतरनाक
ball
ढीला
out
छोड़
of your
दिया
own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And that's it.
6 मिनट में गोल बढ़ गया
Well, that
यार
was
6 मिनट
intense.
में
An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by...
एक्चुअली गलती मेरी थी क्योंकि मैं ही ढीला पड़ गया वहाँ पे, इसके लिए स्कोर पड़ा है। होना तो नहीं चाहिए था पर फिर भी ठीक है, अभी क्या कर सकते हैं।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender. with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's Azar! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence.
Could be danger here. Pele with the cross. Pavlovic gets it away. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior played back in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pinches it off him. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mohamed Salah. And they can counter here. Now it's Azar. And he's managed to get free. Koulibaly deals with that comfortably. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Serginho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vardiol. Serginho. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is, big chance! One-on-one, shoots! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Opts for safety. Now that looks a decent ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hazard. He's picked his way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pavlovic gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Haaland! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Azar with the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. They're back in... And he's decided to go for it. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Nicely worked. Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Hoisted in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Raul. And it's Serginho. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Raul! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he was given the...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Azar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great ball, and he's in here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Haaland. Messi. Messi powering forward. And he shoots! Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Vinicius Junior! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Gerrard. And Beckham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Hazard. Hangs one in. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardiol. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Hazard. No way through. Messi. De Bruyne. They're urging him to... De Bruyne! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a good ball out wide. Just about up to 75 minutes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Vardiol is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Raul. Coming on the field is number 13, Guti.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James. This is promising. Oh, shooting chance! Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So there's going to be another change here.
Junior. Number 20, Pele. Coming on the field. Number 7, Mbappe.
And he cuts out the supply.
Stagecoach.
Jorginho. I think we're just about done here. And it's James. That is good strength. He has found the way through. Goes for the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, what a climb! It's deflected. And he's heaved it away.
Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a promising position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! Well, now it's in for the pieces. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And that has been knocked clear. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Donnarumma voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's Pedri. Oh, this is a great position. Gives it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving forward. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's a nicely shaped ball. He's in space and looking for options. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Luis Garcia. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Stoichkov. Guti. Vinicius Junior. A header! Goal! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Luis Garcia. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Guti! And we have our very first corner. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No way through, so back it comes. Here's a chance! Vinicius Junior! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi, under an awful lot of pressure. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Makaleli. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Has a look and plays it forward. Stood up well to him there. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Makaleli. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, that's an excellent hit. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Brazil are back in business. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard plays it short.
जब डिस्टर्बेंस बहुत होती है ना यार तो मजा नहीं आता.
He's had a shot! There it is! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Hazard. That's good running with the ball. Hazard purring through the gears. Guti. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Lovely. Now then. Decent chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really...
And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Ruben Dias. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Azar. Azar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Howson. Gerrard. And it's Guti. Oh, super find. Azar. Roberto Carlos. Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out of play for a goal kick. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Veron. Oh, they can break here. Veron is always scanning the pitch for targets. Stoichkov. He is through here. Here comes the big header.
Perfect ball, yeah.
Sticks it away.
Ball,
and the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pedri. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Foul ही नहीं. Good one, center.
And it's Guti. Gerrard. Driving on and making good progress. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Stoichkov. Alexander-Arnold. Could be danger here. Stoichkov. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Makaleli. 75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. Shot, surely! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Baron has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. James. And it's played into the middle. Well timed, excellent interception. Iniesta puts his foot on the gas. Great vision.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Makaleli. And Jamal. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get rid. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's running through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ruben Dias. Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov picks it up out wide. And he was alert to it. And the finish! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Pelé voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
होगा मैच, करना है तो अचल। अनीश भेज, रूम कार्ड बना के मेरे को भेजना। लास्ट वाला गेम कैसा था बाकी? एक नंबर शॉट, डेडली शॉट मारा था भाई, क्लास शॉट। 2 मिनट रुक जा, फिर ये मैच खत्म होने दे, उसके बाद। स्कूजे पहले को खेला, फिर कोई बात नहीं, चलेगा। भले डाउन है तो भी चलेगा।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation 100,000 plus in unison. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither side especially adventurous early on. It's a good run down the right. And it's Bellingham. Veron. And the shot's on here. And the counter is on. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pelé. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Well, now, oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's picked his way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played out to the right. Mohamed Salah crosses it in. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's got in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. Is there any support? He might not need it. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vinicius Junior opts for safety. Threads one in. And here's Hazard. And that's been intercepted. Adams tries to clear. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Veron probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. In by Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior! And it's come back out to him. He scores! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's De Bruyne. Yamal. Hazard. De Bruyne. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is
भाई
2
मजा आया कि
goals to
नहीं
1.
ये गोल देख के
Here we go again then. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Pele! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's got space here. Salah. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Azar. And it's Azar. Great vision. And this is Pele. He should surely. In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
चल भाई भाग गया ये तो। ये चीज बहुत गंदी है यार। तुमको नहीं खेलना आता तो खाली खाली फिर गेम में उतरते क्यों हो? पूरा मैच खेला करो ना। होप जो छोड़ते हो वो बहुत गंदा। होप नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए आदमी को। अनीश खेलेगा? आ जाओ आ जाओ। अभी रूम क्रिएट होने में यार टाइम लग जाएगा सही में। ये खाली खाली मैंने चालू किया, ये करना ही नहीं चाहिए था मेरे को।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing.
Massaro! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Azar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Azar, looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Cruyff, Azar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! And that was very necessary. Piqué does really well to win the ball there. Now it's come to nothing. Upamecano. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Pelé. Raul. And this is Ronaldo. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Gerrard. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Piqué is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That's good running with the ball. Can he get it through? Beckham receives it in a wide position. Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Howson gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Raul. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. And there's a searching pass. Played in by Gerrard. And now they can spring out of defence. No goals as yet. That's been cut out, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pelé. Pelé with the cross.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going for goal! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball's swung in.
Massaro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Beckham. Here comes the cross. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. And the finish! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
5 minutes till the break. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press, and he was quick to react. Gerrard, and it's Salah. Can he get on the end of this? It's Raul! It's bounced back off the post. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Cruyff. And that could set him on his way. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Azar. Now it's Raul. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Please be made aware that parking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Massaro.
Here we go again.
To replace him is
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a pretty loose pass. Veron. And he was alert to it. Azar. Azar puts his foot on the gas. Now, can they get him away? Howson calmly anticipates. Gerrard. Great vision. And this is Azar. Piqué deals with that comfortably.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. Roberto Carlos. Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to play it through. It's a great ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Ryan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Shoots! Great football, shot and save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Pele threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he get onto this? Beckham picks it up out wide. Beckham looking to run onto it. And he's there to clear it. Guti. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. Picked out Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Early ball. Now it's Guti. Can he spark a counter here? Spread it left. Oh, give it away. Has a shot. And yes, it's there. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that's the keeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose.
2 added minutes has been...
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And it's Guti. Pele. It's Roberto. Aimed beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? More... And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter.
लेकिन कोई बात नहीं, तो भी इतनी इजीली इसको जीतने तो नहीं दिया है। खाली खाली लास्ट में आते आते थोड़ा 1-2 मिनट और अपने पास होता तो अपने लेवल तो एटलीस्ट जरूर कर ही लेते। ठीक है, तो गाइज आई होप कि ये लाइव स्ट्रीम देख के आपको मजा आया होगा। तो प्लीज आज अपने रात को अपने आएंगे तो ठीक है लाइव स्ट्रीम वापस से, तो उसके हिसाब से थोड़ा बहुत अपना गाइडेंस रहेगा। तो तब तक के लिए गाइज गुड बाय, मिलते हैं बाद में, शब्बा खैर।